call the member for Macarthur.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Today I speak on this excellent motion by the member for Wannon to support all the young people in Macarthur and the rest of Australia for that fact who have taken the initiative to gain casual employment during their time at school. I'd first like to commend the Federal Court of Australia for its ruling to uphold Fair Work Australia's decision to allow juniors covered by the Retail Award to be able to work a minimum of 1.5 hours after school between the hours of 3 p.m and 6:30 p.m. This decision allows students to work after school, to gain independence, a strong work ethic, life skills and experience in a workplace while they're still studying. It's obvious on the other side of the chamber that this is not supported. I know that there are many students in the Macarthur region who need to work short 1.5-hour shifts to fit in with their schooling and reduce shop trading hours, and can do this thanks to the decision by Fair Work Australia in June 2011. I thank the member for Wannon, Dan team, for moving this motion, and the Shadow Minister for Employment and Workplace Relations, Eric Abetz, for his support of this important issue. Let's hope the other side are looking at this motion. Doesn't sound like it. I know that they both logged together with the National Retail Association in 2010 and 2011 to scrap the minimum engagement hours for shifts for juniors and to ensure the FWA ruling wasn't overturned recently. On behalf of the young people in my electorate who will continue to benefit from this dedication to this cause, I'd like to thank them both. It makes me proud to be part of a coalition that appreciates and supports our young aspiring students, in contrast to union bosses. It's a shame that the Labor government chose not to support our students through the Federal Court or Fair Work Australia's deliberations. In Macarthur, Madam Deputy Speaker, we have a large number of retail shops and outlets who employ young people on a casual basis. Macarthur Square, Campbelltown Mall, Narellan Town Centre, Mount Enon Central, Mount Enon Marketplace and Brands on Sale join with many other retail stores and small businesses across the region that employ Macarthur's energetic young people, giving them a great start in life. My two daughters grew up in Macarthur and attended local schools. During their time at university, they both worked casual hours in local chemists to make their own money and gain valuable life experiences. Alana worked at Brownhill's Pharmacy in Campbelltown, and Jessica worked at David Wilson's Chemist, also in Campbelltown. As a parent, I saw firsthand how a casual position gave both my daughters a greater level of self-confidence, maturity and professionalism that has stayed with them throughout their lives. Let's give them the opportunity. It also gave them another avenue, aside from mum and dad, to pay for their shoes, clothes and handbags, having daughters. More importantly, they learned about the value of money and the importance of saving it. Today they are both very successful, hard-working young women who I'm very proud of. In Macarthur, there are many high school students who choose to complement what they learn from their teachers at school with real-life experiences in the workforce. Some of them are lucky enough to live in towns where a big department store is open for a few hours after school, but there are many towns in my electorate that consist of mostly small businesses that close at 5:30 p.m. and there's a lack of public transport that will get these students out to the cities and suburbs of major shopping centres. We have so many fantastic small businesses owners in Macarthur small towns who employ junior staff members because they understand how valuable a young, energetic, quick thinker is to their business. Having a casual job whilst at school also teaches our young people to develop good time management skills and strive for that perfect work-life balance that we all dream of. Today's world is moving at a rapid pace, so to master the art of time management at such a young age gives our youth a fantastic start to their working lives. All too often we hear of our younger generations being labelled as lazy, hard to please and selfish. Well, I disagree. This motion supports them getting into the workforce. I've met so many talented and enthusiastic young people in Macarthur who would be a great asset to any business they have worked for. That's why the push by the Coalition and the subsequent decision by Fair Work Australia to allow students to work a minimum 1.5-hour shift after school was a good one. If you ask me, Madam Deputy Speaker, it's common sense, especially when the majority of schools finish at 3:30 p.m. and many retail stores in small towns and regional areas close at 5:30 p.m. on weekdays. These changes to the Retail Award gave students across Macarthur a valuable opportunity to gain work and life experiences, as well as a chance to develop an impressive resume for future employers and learn about the importance of working hard and saving money, especially in the current economic climate. I think it's very inspiring, Madam Deputy Speaker, that two teenagers kicked off these changes back in 2010 with a simple petition. When Matthew Spencer and Letitia Harrison lost their 1.5-hour shifts after school, they decided to fight this ridiculous rule that stopped juniors working short shifts after school. I applaud them for their persistence and determination, as I do the Coalition and the member for Wannon for supporting these young people every step of the way. Thanks to them, there are so many young people in Macarthur gaining valuable experience in our local businesses. For this, I thank all those who are involved in making these changes to the Retail Award and ensuring these changes remain in place throughout the Federal Court's recent decision. And I commend the member for Wannon on his motion today.